Hello everyone, this is a video on my camera gear. I am recording this on my Sony Handycam HDI PJ740, no, PJ340 camera, and this is all the cameras I use to record. At the moment I am recording on an 8GB card. This one has a 1GB card. Wait, let me check that, make sure, because I know the two colors. 2GB card. 2GB card, 0 card. This one has no card in it. Oh, it does. I think this is the 2GB card. Yeah, 2GB card. When I bought this camera online used, I came with this one, this 32MB card, which is useless. Is it? Yes. And this is a Canon PowerShot Digital ELPH SD1000 camera. It's not a bad camera, and we're gonna power these on later. And this is my one I bought today. I just recently acquired. It is a Canon PowerShot ELPH 110 HS. It is a wonderful camera. I have just recently tested it. It takes wonderful videos. There's the battery and SD card, and it came with a brand new, never used Sony SanDisk 32GB SanDisk Ultra Class 10 memory card, and it's awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna look at my Sony CyberShot DSC W55. This camera here it's the same pinkish color as that one. As you can see, there's a charging port. I have the cable on the way, and then there's your tripod mount. Here's the battery and the SD card and the Sony memory stick. This camera takes This takes the Sony G battery. Awesome. And it's a Sony CyberShot 7.2 megapixels. At the top, you got the other information at the top. Zoom button and your shutter, and then your review button, so you can review what you've taken. Okay, so now we're going to turn it on. So CyberShot. Here are your controls. I do not know what these are called, but right now it's in video mode, panorama, standard picture mode, ISO mode. I don't know these. I don't know the rest. So, and we'll look through the viewfinder. Let's take a peeky poo. And if you can kind of see that, So let's take a peeky poo through the viewfinder. Whoops. There we go, boys. Looking through the viewfinder. Sweet. Awesome. So, yeah. So now, as you can see, and there's a focus beam light. This camera here is a wonderful, wonderful camera. Shoots in wonderful 480p video. If you've noticed, most of my videos have been recorded in 480p. I like to record in 480p. I know it's not HD, but it works. Vario Tessar lens, Carl Zeiss lens, or Vario Tessar. Awesome. So we're gonna power this guy down, and then yeah. So we're gonna put him aside. Now we're gonna look at this one. This is my old Canon camera. I've used this only a few times before. I used to use that one down there, but the lens assembly is totally shot. It doesn't work. I have to get a whole new lens assembly for it, and I'm not spending that money because I've spent a lot of time and money rebuilding that thing. Canon PowerShot SD1000. There's the information sticker, and you can see it's fairly beat. It's been used quite a bit for pictures and stuff, and you can see it's fairly beat by the aluminum housing coming off. Ow. Okay. So now we're gonna pop this housing back in. Hold on, give me a minute. Give me a few seconds. For my paper clip. Or just use a penny. Okay. There we go. So it's back together. It's back together. Okay. So this is the Canon. So this is my Canon PowerShot SD1000. Very awesome camera. On the side you got your hand strap mount. You got your mini USB and an AV output jack. On the top you got your zoom button and your shutter button, power button, and the name. Got the sides, which are both very plain. Got the top, the bottom, which has the battery compartment, 2 GB SD card, Canon battery. Oops, it's backwards. Okay, close it up. I don't know what this rubber thing would have been for, but we have the serial number and everything in there. Okay, and on the back you would have had your video, picture, and view modes. Then here's your landscape and macro mode, your timer and other modes, and delete. And then you got your flash and your ISO. Got your display, and I don't know what that one is. And then your little button here, and then the viewfinder. We'll take a look at that. So now we're going to power it on. You press the button. Right now it's in picture mode. It's in picture mode. So we're going to flip this up one, which it should be, and it's and the battery's dead. What do you know? So let me do a quick thing. The terminals might be dirty. This battery's a little wonky. There we go. She's powered on. And she's in video mode. Sweet. As you can see, she's in video mode. So if you flip this up one more time, she's in photo mode. Sweet. So when look, there I am. Hi. And then it has the focus light. Okay. So let me get the camera back on my hands. Very awesome camera. I set this thing up to where if you press the shutter button, it barks. Or if you want some sound effects, I just set this button up to do that. And then functions are tweets. So yes, pretty awesome camera. It records in some decent footage. And yeah, so we're gonna turn it around and we're gonna look at the camera, take a picture, and there's the camera. And we'll turn it off now. Put this thing right there. Now we're moving on to this one, the PowerShot ELPH 110 HS. So now we're gonna turn you guys around again. Okay, here it is. The Canon PowerShot 110 HS. It's 16.1 megapixels. And there's the lens. Awesome. At the back, you got your video button. You got your adjustment buttons, flash button, display button, and macro, and then your function button in the middle. Then you got your little menu button. Menu button, and then you got your review button. Turns it on, and there's no image to review at this time. So yes, and then at the top you have your auto or select or manual mode. You have your on-off switch, your shutter button, and your zoom switch. Speaker, microphone. She has a little a little holder for the mic. Then she says full HD at the top. On the sides it's pretty plain, except for image stabilized. So she's stabilized. And then she has her serial number sticker, tripod mount, battery compartment, 32 gigabyte SD card, battery compartment. This uses a newer style Canon battery. Slap that back in, close it, and then there's your stuff. On this side, fairly plain, except this one has that little door thing. I do not know what this little door thing is for. If you guys know, let me know, please. Thank you. Okay, so we'll close that. And over here, you have your HDMI and digital jacks outputs. You have your HDMI and mini USB. So we'll seal that back up and we'll power it on. And then there we go, she's powered on. And this one too, if you can see that. Oops, we just took a picture. Oops, okay, and if you can see, she has the focus beam. Okay, she has a pretty decent lens. Let's zoom it out. Pretty decent lens. Now let's look at the screen. Look at that beautiful screen. There's your information. There's your buttons again, and we'll take a picture. Okay, that's sweet. So yes, this is a wonderful, wonderful camera. We'll turn it off. So if you guys want one of these, you can find them on eBay for pretty cheap. I paid $110 for this one. You can find these for at least $75 to $80, maybe less. And well, they won't come with the SD card, so yeah. So this is a very beautiful camera. You guys will love one. This is a great starter camera, unless you're willing to start off with one of these older cameras, or if you're willing to start off with an SD1000. Roughly cheap cameras, pretty decent. This camera here that I'm recording on, which is this one. Oh yes, let me show you the delete. So you hit this button, brings up your features, and it says delete. You move that button, you press this, and then you press the middle button, and it's gone. This camera here, the one I'm recording with, which you guys are seeing, I paid roughly around $300 for it. So it's not the cheapest camera on the market. So if you guys want to start off with a camera like this one, look at about spending $300 on it. This one was brand new. In the box, brand new. So pretty much this is my Canon PowerShot L110HS. So yes, so you see that camera, that camera, and that camera. These are great starter cameras. Don't buy one of those. That one broke. That was break quick. And then there's my Apple Drive, my Apple Super Drive. It works great. Zoom in there. You have to install that software. Well, it's not called that, but it's called something else. So, for it to work on this, you have to download the software from Apple. So, this is the 3 cameras I use, and I used to use this one. No longer use it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Have a sweet day.